Are you thinking about buying a house with your Bitcoin? You might want to hold off. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5 staying alive here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good with you. I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin versus house prices and why you should hold off on buying a house. I know a lot of people say, but you're renting. Might as well just buy. No. Your down payment, right? We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about how your down payment would have been a huge investment that allowed you to buy lots of homes if you had just hold off and bought Bitcoin with that. And yeah, there's no way you could save to buy a home. No way. You could save dollars by working at a job and buy a house. It's not possible. Just not possible. You're saying, well, I could borrow the money. Yeah. That's one way, right? But you're paying that off for 30 years. What if I told you you could do it in 5 years? Pay it all off. Just by being a little patient. Probably wouldn't do it anyways. Oh boy, yes, that's right. You could pay off your house in 5 years, right? By just being a little patient. And I'm going to show you all about that in today's episode. So let's start off with the first article. Bitcoin versus home prices. Here's how the crypto has performed against residential property market over the last 5 years. We scroll down to the article. A person who put down payment on a home in Manhattan 5 years ago would lose money if they tried to sell that place today, while the investment in Bitcoin would have allowed them to take nearly $20 million. Okay, this article is a little old, right? This is back in December 2021, but that's right. 5 years ago, if you had started with Bitcoin, bought Bitcoin, today probably you could do the same thing. Right? Prices, we're going to see that, check that, but prices for a cryptocurrency and the US homes have each climbed since 2017. However, Bitcoin prices appreciation has blew home price increases out of the water, the company said. Oh, wow. Yes, that's obvious. Right. And home prices, right? People have used homes as a piggy bank, right? I know so many people who basically save their wealth, feel that they've saved their retirement money in their homes by paying it off, right? And you can see the average mean home in the United States, about $400,000. Who could really buy a house with their job, right? When the average job is paying somebody like $50K a year. This is ridiculous, right? And you need to eat and all of this stuff, right? You're basically a slave in this current financial system. You can't really buy a house, and this is going to end. But you can do so, right? As long as this financial system continues, right? You can borrow the money to buy it, but you could do it another way. And you'll probably, if you wait until this system collapses, you'll buy a whole heap of houses. Anyways, this chart here, links are in the description below. It shows you how, it started off where Bitcoin, you'd have to have like 1.8 million Bitcoin to buy a house in the very beginning. And as time went on, the price crossed here, you can see, went down to 2,000 Bitcoin for a home, as home prices were at just under 200K. At the highs, it was for Bitcoin on 2013, you can see, was 159 Bitcoin for a home. Oh man, I remember that days because I was like, wow, I'm rich. And then in 2017, right, you can get like as low as a house for 17 Bitcoin. Insane. Absolutely incredible. That's the average size home. But what's cool is that we went down in 2021 as low as 6 Bitcoin for a home. So what's the next the next bull run going to do? Because right now we're at 11 for a home. 11 Bitcoin will buy you a home. I am predicting that this time, I think we'll go to as low as 1. That means Bitcoin will probably get to $400,000. As you know, a median price home is around $400,000 right now. Yeah. Is that overpriced for a Bitcoin? Well, think of it this way. There's 21 million Bitcoin. And is there 21 million homes? Let me think about that. No. It's a lot more homes than that. Damn. So, yeah. You can see, right, the issue here, right? That Bitcoin could easily make it to that price and beyond. And so effectively, 10 years from now, you'll be able to buy more than one home with a Bitcoin. You'll probably be able to buy maybe 10 homes with a Bitcoin. That's how crazy it's going to get. So where are you? Why are you not, heading over to bybit.davincij15.com, 2bit.davincij15.com, or coinw.davincij15.com and buying Bitcoin? All right, let's do some chart analysis before we end off today. We can see that Bitcoin has a downtrend, and it's now bouncing off the downtrend, trying to decide if it wants to go higher or lower. And this looks like a bear flag kind of deal. So we're probably going to break down even more. But let's see if the buyers came in heavy here. So right at the almost the $60,000 mark, just at the 61. So it's probably prices action is going to retest that area to see, hey, are you really going to buy down here? And then once we do that, if we bounce here, then we're going to go a lot higher, right? So looking for a breakdown to retest the lows to just see if the buyers are serious about buying down here. You can see probably going to retest this wick here at and if we hold the $62,000 mark, yeah, you could bet your top dollar that we're going to break this level here. So that would constitute a W, which would make it break us out into new highs. Looking at Ethereum, pretty much probably the same thing. Yeah, I thought so. Let me just select this. I don't think we're going to break down that heavily, but let's just see how the price action occurs. But as you can see, we've done the same thing, just a little bit steeper curve. But you can see we are trying to decide if we want to retest this area, and then if we do, this will indicate that Ethereum wants to go higher, especially if we break down and create like a big massive W here. But looking at Ethereum, it would indicate that we'll probably consolidate here for a little bit longer before we actually break out. So that means probably Bitcoin's going to do the same thing. We're probably going to go like this and then go with Ethereum. If not, if it doesn't go, it will probably break down. So there it is. We'll wait and see, but I think we're going down to retest the lows here of $3,200, and then we're going to be bouncing around sideways for a little while. I don't see us going higher, but it is a possible right from here, but it is a possibility, just unlikely at this point. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I hope you learned something about buying houses. Don't buy a house right now. If you're already in a house, maybe you should get a home equity line of credit and buy some Bitcoin with that. Houses will lose all their value priced in the real money because, hey, you know what? The real money, you can't print and spend it. But fake money, which is the dollars, you can. Thanks for watching.